In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we perform an arthroscopic rotator cuff repair. In order to perform the surgery, we use an arthroscope, or a small camera which is placed inside the joint. Here you can see the torn rotator cuff from its bottom surface. Next, we evaluate the rotator cuff from the top surface in order to evaluate the full thickness tear. We use this motorized shaving device to clean the edges of the rotator cuff tear as well as expose the bone. Here you can see measurements made on the rotator cuff tear to determine its size. In order to repair the torn tendon, we place a screw into the bone. A special punch is being utilized here, followed by introduction of a screw that has sutures on it that will then ultimately be responsible for reattaching the tendon back down to the bone. As you can see, this specialized screw that's used to repair the rotator cuff has sutures coming out the back. These are the sutures which will be passed through the rotator cuff in order to perform the repair. These permanent sutures which are attached to the screw will then be used to repair the torn rotator cuff. A special suture passing device is passed underneath the tendon, and a needle is used to pass the suture through the rotator cuff. These steps are repeated until all 4 sutures are passed through the rotator cuff. After the last suture is passed through the rotator cuff, we then collect these sutures and tie them in order to reattach the tendon back down to the bone. Both sutures are tied and left uncut. We perform what's called a double row repair of the rotator cuff. A double row repair provides increased stability compared to a single row repair due to the addition of a second fixation point. This increased stability allows us to be fairly aggressive and allow patients to begin physical therapy right away in order to begin the rehabilitation process. Here you can see us placing the second fixation point, the second screw that is using the previously placed sutures. This completes the repair of the rotator cuff in a double row fashion. You can now see the before and after pictures of this rotator cuff repair. Hopefully this video has given you a better sense of what to expect when undergoing arthroscopic rotator cuff repair. Thank you for watching.